Imagine if everything you've been told about success and abundance was backwards. What if the greatest minds throughout history weren't just lucky or gifted, but had simply discovered a universal truth that's been hidden in plain sight? A truth so powerful that it's been carefully guarded by ancient traditions and secret societies for millennia. Today, we're going to unlock this wisdom, and I promise you, after watching this video, you'll never see your reality the same way again. There's an invisible force that shapes every aspect of your life. It flows through you, around you, and connects you to everything in existence. Ancient cultures called it chi, prana, or spirit. Modern quantum physics calls it energy. But Dr. Ernest Holmes, one of the greatest spiritual teachers of the 20th century, called it something else: divine mind. And he discovered that when you learn to tap into this infinite source, you can literally reprogram your reality for abundance. Look around you. How many people do you know who are truly living their dream life? Who wake up every morning filled with purpose and possibility? The harsh truth is that most people are trapped in a cycle of limitation. They work harder, push further, and still feel like they're running in place. They read self-help books, attend seminars, set goals, and yet something's missing. Why? Because they're trying to change their outer world without first transforming their inner world. They're focusing on the branches when they should be nurturing the roots. Dr. Holmes understood that our physical reality is merely a reflection of our consciousness, a mirror showing us what we truly believe deep within. Think about that for a moment. Every circumstance in your life right now, your relationships, your bank account, your health, is a perfect reflection of your inner programming. But here's the exciting part. Once you understand this principle, you can begin to change that programming. The law of mental equivalence. Dr. Holmes taught that thoughts are things, actual spiritual substance that shapes our material world. This isn't just positive thinking. It's a fundamental law of the universe. Just as a seed contains the blueprint of an entire tree, your thoughts contain the blueprint of your future reality. Let me share a simple example. Think about the last time you bought a new car. Suddenly, you started seeing that same model everywhere. Did those cars just appear? No, they were always there, but your consciousness was now tuned to recognize them. This simple phenomenon demonstrates a profound truth. What we focus on expands in our awareness. The 3 levels of mind. According to Dr. Holmes, our consciousness operates on 3 levels. 1. The conscious mind. This is your everyday thinking mind. It's analytical, logical, and makes decisions based on available information. Think of it as the captain of a ship. 2. The subconscious mind. This is your habitual mind. It stores beliefs, memories, and patterns. It's like the engine room of the ship, following orders from the captain without question. 3. The superconscious mind. This is your connection to universal intelligence. It's the vast ocean upon which your ship sails, infinite in its potential and possibilities. The key to transformation lies in aligning all 3 levels. When your conscious thoughts, subconscious beliefs, and superconscious connection are in harmony, manifestation becomes effortless. The power of treatment. Dr. Holmes developed a specific method called spiritual mind treatment, a 5-step process for reprogramming your consciousness. 1. Recognition. Acknowledge the presence of universal mind. 2. Unification. Realize your oneness with this power. 3. Declaration. State your desire as if it's already accomplished. 4. Acceptance. Feel the reality of your declaration. 5. Release. Let go and trust the process. Think of it like planting a garden. Recognition is understanding that soil exists. Unification is knowing you can work with it. Declaration is planting the seed. Acceptance is feeling confident in the harvest. Release is letting nature do its work. The role of feeling. Here's something crucial that many teachers miss. It's not just about positive thinking. Dr. Holmes emphasized the importance of feeling. Your emotional state is like a broadcast signal to the universe. When you combine clear intention with positive emotion, you create what he called a mental equivalent, a spiritual prototype that must manifest in physical form. Let me share a powerful metaphor. Imagine you're in a dark room with a flashlight. Your thoughts are like the beam of light, but your feelings are like the color filter. You can point the flashlight anywhere, your thoughts, but the quality of what you illuminate depends on the filter you use, your feelings. Understanding universal law. Dr. Holmes taught that the universe operates through perfect law. Just as gravity works consistently whether you believe in it or not, the law of mind works consistently in response to your consciousness. This means that every thought produces an effect, like attracts like. What you resist persists. What you accept transforms. Consider this. When you drop a pebble in a pond, it creates ripples. The size of the ripple depends on the size of the pebble, not on whether you believe it will happen. Your thoughts work the same way. They create ripples in the field of infinite possibility. Real-world application. Let's look at how this works in practice. Sarah, one of Dr. Holmes' students, was struggling with chronic financial scarcity. Despite working 2 jobs, she could never seem to get ahead. Through applying these principles, she realized her consciousness was programmed for lack. She grew up hearing, "Money doesn't grow on trees." She believed wealthy people were somehow different from her. She felt guilty about wanting more. Using the principles we've discussed, she began to 1. Observe her thoughts about money without judgment. 2. Replace limiting beliefs with expansive ones. 3. Practice feeling abundant regardless of circumstances. 4. Use spiritual mind treatment daily. Within 6 months, she had doubled her income not through working harder, but by attracting opportunities that were always there but previously invisible to her consciousness. The science behind the spirit. Modern quantum physics is catching up to what Dr. Holmes taught decades ago. Scientists now understand that reality is fundamentally made of energy. The observer affects the observed. Everything is interconnected. Consciousness plays a role in shaping reality. This isn't just spiritual teaching, it's cutting-edge science. When you understand that your consciousness is literally interacting with the quantum field, manifestation becomes less mysterious and more practical. The pivotal realization. Here's the profound truth that changes everything. You are not separate from the power you seek. You are that power expressing itself as a human being. Just as a wave is not separate from the ocean, your consciousness is not separate from universal mind. As Dr. Holmes said, there is a power for good in the universe, and you can use it. This isn't about becoming something you're not. It's about awakening to what you already are. Let's bring this all together. 1. Your consciousness creates your reality. 2. This happens through universal law, not chance. 3. You can consciously reprogram your mind. 4. The power to change is already within you. 5. Practice makes permanent. Remember, you're not learning something new, you're remembering something ancient. The power has always been within you. Now it's time to use it. If this resonates with you, hit subscribe and join our community of conscious creators. Together, we're not just changing our lives, we're elevating human consciousness itself. And remember, what you seek is seeking you.